Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we need our honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Also, want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, teaching truth and sincerity, and also well, peace and salutations to the whole full elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, which are you so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites that's coming out of the next nation of Israel, and the only nation that the Lord is dealing with first. All right. So, this particular topic I want to get back on is, again, with, the head of Sakari, doing more videos. It was a word that the brother used, Slaki. It just popped into my head when I was watching also the elder Manata Zakba, but he's trying to steer off and bring up different situations and, trying to put blame on it, basically, say like you would try to correct somebody who did this or that, and then they'll bring up something else to throw the attention in another direction. So we see what this brother's doing, but nevertheless, man, in these times, because we're in the last days, you're seeing the false prophets out here now, because you see household names, you see men with great, with a following, so on and so forth. Now, in this ministry, that's why you get into scriptures like Revelation, when it tells you the congregation of the Lord is dealing with men. So, when you're a sincere man of the Lord, you can't be gullible, and you gotta really know what these scriptures are. And of course, you gotta have, discernment, but the Lord has to give that to you. Now, I actually found the scripture that I was looking for. I did a video yesterday on the Guerrilla Hebrew about being disobedient. So I want to grab Ephesians 5 and 6. And it reads, "Let no man deceive you with vain words, because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh upon the children of the disobedient." So we see him, knowing that he's an Israelite, saying vain words. When you get rebuked, you want to say, man, stop deriding. First off, you don't say that to your elder, you don't say that to your parents. And again, I mentioned this when he came up to the elders and apostles several years ago. Elder Gabar, he called elder apostle Gabar, was like, the rebellious child, man. Because you got rap sheet, you got that on your resume. But my point is, when I was getting in, is having that discernment. The Lord looks at your inward, not your outward. Okay, so it's a couple scriptures, and this is just getting into the basics on how this man that we look on is not a true, sincere prophet of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Calling the elders and apostles motherfuckers, step into them like you are on their level. Brother Sirach 8 and 8, don't be discouraged of the instructions of the wise, if we paraphrasing, because next verse, they had to do this too. They're like the fathers before them. So they was brought up by their elders and apostles as well to get this truth. But when you come in this truth, you gotta have thick skin. You gotta be able to take correction. You gotta take getting cussed out. Now I know it's easier said than done. I get puppy out when I get corrected and chastised. But nevertheless, I want to get 1 Samuel 16 and 7. Samuel 16:7, and it reads, "But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or the height of his stature, because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as